Oh, okay. Been a while since I played. All I remember is I was trying to gain levels because I was getting my ass kicked. I think I have to go all the way around to get up. Turn that down a little. Should be good. Oh, I got so used to Gray Zone just having a little map pop up when I hit him.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
But that was an enemy. Can't like move left or right very far. Carnations, not roses. Sounded like something just crawled out of the ground. Not gonna tell me which of these graves is it, huh? Something tells me it's this one. Hell of a run for a single piece of iron.
Don't let your guard down.
Why are these guys so... Oh, I'm hitting them with a shovel. That's why they're living. Wonder why it's doing so little damage. Never seen that before. I wonder if it was just added to the latest patch. Yeah, they're corpses. Blew off. Gotta open at some point.
You're just in time. The forge is ready.
Assume the forge is always ready.
You're back. And for a moment, I was afraid I'd never see you again.
What?
After you left, I started wondering if maybe I'd asked too much of you.
Give two shits about your family grave.
I never thought I'd see it again. It's funny. I remember it feeling so much heavier. I'm glad the family iron won't be left in the cold ground anymore. I'll melt it down and craft something beautiful. Something new. So, we've got almost everything. Just one last thing remains. A whispering crystal. I've been studying how to work with them.
Doesn't sound like something you should
combining the
have.
crystal with the iron will help whoever wields the hammer to stay calm. That's something I've always lacked. My life's been a pile of foolish decisions. I want to ensure that someone dear to me doesn't have to face the same, especially during combat. I've heard that Camelot was mining those crystals. That might be worth looking into. How you get one is up to you, but don't do anything foolish that'll land you in a cell, friend.
What is it? In the lake or river, I guess? What is that? Oh. That was an XP. Such an easy kill. Looked at a chest. But it was just a crate. I got locked on me. Dodge. He just snapped right to me. What on earth are all these points? Got me with his laser. It's a one-way trip. That's a lot of them. surprising amount of damage with a bow, considering I'm not built for archery. Single potato. Drawing this bow really holds me back. Honestly, I'm doing this much damage. I'm not spec'd for it. I think archers might have an easy time in this game. One swing. I think enemies are dropping much more of their drops. These are hurts. For the voice. Might as well get more of it while I'm here. Huh. This place is much bigger than I thought it'd be. That just needs down.
Show yourself. Oil out your head on you fight like a milkmaid.
Didn't know milkmaids used bows.
I'll teach you to respect.
Can't get back up.
Fertilising the soil.
I missed. Seems like it was it.
You fight like a...
Oh. Oh. Get down from there. Really, I should be able to use this stuff for something else. No way they'd just add this much of it. Not mean to fall. It's a weird night. Come on. Surely climb. Inside the town's barrier? No. Just outside of it. I have no idea how to get back up. Save real quick. In case I encounter the ghost. I'm shooting him with arrows again, now that I have a lot of arrows and decent damage. Oh, he spawned so close. Where did I hit him? Not a very good place to be fighting him. Really not a good place to be fighting him. This guy take a hit. knockdown BS. There he is. Starting to think he may have despawned. Still can't hit him for some reason. Aiming right at him. Wow. 39 arrows to kill him. Hope he doesn't respawn. Only able to glance at the armor on the side of the screen, but looking like it was pretty good for my build. Come on, there's gotta be a path up. Give me more enemies. I want to get more exquisite items. Now they don't have to worry about big guy wandering around murdering my ass. I'm all the way over here. Not where I thought I was. I'll fight them. Guys don't give me items. Oh, I thought it was over there. That's why I'm not finding any bandits. Down from there. This is the... Yes, right in front of me. Recoil. What the hell is that? What happened to the whole camp of bandits that are supposed to be here? This is why I hate these things. They're impossible to hit. No, they just dropped cob there. Oh, weird night's over. Just take my horse. Not a big fan of riding horses. I'd rather just run.
Face every threat.
Surprisingly close to town. What's this all about? I don't remember a gate being here.
Got something for me to look at?
No,
I guess I shouldn't care how you got it.
I mind
What
it
matters is
myself.
that you're well. Looks like I've got everything I need now. I've already prepared a few pieces. Please stay and rest. You've got to see the final result. So,
Looks like I didn't
truth
have a
be told,
choice.
I'm not sure how to say this. I've never been good with words.
Better
Since
not
I
confess
got
to
this
me.
heart forged by the Stone Warden, something's changed. I don't fully understand it, but
God damn it.
I can't stop thinking about you. By the All-Mother, it's so strange. And though I don't understand it, I know what I feel. I worry about you. I want to care for you.
No,
I want to give you warmth. The
No.
hammer I've been working on, it's for you. I hope you'll accept it. Along with me. Whole.
Mm-mm.
I suppose I should have guessed. But still, there was this tiny, foolish hope that what was happening between us was something more. After all, who offers their heart to someone twice? But I get it. It was just another job for you.
Yeah,
And of course, I
there was.
respect that. I could never demand anything more. Forgive me. Let's leave it at this. With my thanks for everything you've done for me. We never have to dwell on this foolishness of mine again.
And I don't get the hammer. I don't know if that takes effect if I never use mana. But hopefully. It simply for the moral. Oh, I didn't have anything in other places. Might as well put that on. I'll hold off on upgrading. Upgrading this just seems to be worthless. Not a big fan of the armor. Transmogrifying sure is expensive. Yeah, I'll leave my pants how they are. Remember, I started working on the critical. I don't. The critical hits won't affect the site. I needed my stamina stuff. Grab that. Yeah, I think it was perception. Now I should be able to use that. That's 267. That costs a lot to upgrade. Go up roughly 10 damage with each up. So, if I had it the same as the hammer, I have 70 more damage. Would put me under these. So I'm sticking with the hammer.
War never makes sense. It is a tool for survival. Had I refused to wage war against the Foredwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Gurfhanna declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in blood. But don't ask me what I think of it. Through your eyes, I see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind. When I gave the forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, there was nothing of substance here. A few abandoned giant caves, the occasional lone pillar, nothing more. What stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own. Their resilience speaks for itself.
I suppose that is all. What other quests? So we have Spydrus person, location. Fast travel point nearby. Kind of hard to see that fast travel though. Let me put away my ice cream. Oh, I'm missing. Only 14 XP. Ah, I knew it. Don't tell me this one's gonna come alive too. What's the point of it? I don't know what's changed, but I remember having to hit the mining several times to break them. Kind of surprised I didn't just one hit him.
Prepare for battle. Show me what you're made of. Show me what you are made of.
Doing 50, what is it, 2% more damage now? As long as I'm at full health, it's pretty strong. Still seems like archers have it better. I think ranged gameplay is definitely a lot easier in this game.
You fight like a milkmaid.
Bastard. I can't believe I ever came over to this. I don't even think I noticed it. Just a sword sitting on a rock here? I guess it's stumped. That's really strong for a one-handed sword. Uses a lot of stamina. I think I got too used to having that helmet on. 20% stamina reduction is pretty strong. Christ, that guy didn't die in one hit. Not bad. Perfect percent no. Don't tell me I'm gonna be fighting that big thing.
I'm terribly sorry for all that hassle. I should have taken more precautions.
Sure.
Oh, did he? Well, if the guild is so impatient for results, they should have sent someone sooner. Now all my beasts are gone, and I'm still missing a crucial ingredient. You see, weird beasts are unique creatures. The spark of life they carry is as twisted as it is relentless. I believe it can be extracted and transferred, creating a being capable of living in the weirdness without succumbing to its corruption. With everything that's been happening on Avalon, I believe this is the only way we can survive. The pigs can already do that. Well, yes, but they hardly escape disfigurement and corruption, do they? Besides, they only skirt the edges of the weirdness. They don't dwell deep within the fog. If I succeed, humans will be able to live in the weirdness freely, no matter how dense it becomes. The heart of a Fae. Well, the Fae, to be precise. I'm not interested in the heart of some half-feral beast from the host. I need something far more powerful. I've heard of a Fae that calls itself Foxglove. It dwells in the roots of an ancient tree, lurking for unsuspecting travelers. Supposedly, it's cunning and quite vicious. If you bring me its heart, you won't just be doing me a favor. You'll be aiding all of Avalon.
Ugh.
Splendid, I assure you. If everything goes as planned, the guild will hail us both as heroes.
I hope he at least gave me directions. Got a lot of cadavers down here. could you sleep in that room with all those corpses? Going down to that elephant I saw. That's what those waves were. One hit. Now, I got a quest to do. I can go that way another time. Wasn't there something to mine? Maybe I was thinking of somewhere else. Can't even tell if I'm at full health or not. Yeah. And now there's enemies here. That was green. I was about to just smash them.
My, what a lovely mortal he sent my way. Oh, such a silly man, that Phaedros. Does he truly think I can't tell one of you from another? I can smell him on you. The sharp stench of fear and the desperation of a mortal who knows his time is running out. And that cloying trace of hope, as if he truly believes some poor soul could rescue him from the mess he's made. All his putrid human weaknesses cling to you like you're his last lifeline. It's truly pathetic. But of course, you could even say we're quite close. After all, I granted him his greatest wish. And in return, he promised me a small piece of his sad, mortal life. Only now it seems he's trying to weasel out of the deal. It's a bit insulting, don't you think? Ugh, mortals. I should have known better than to trust him. He swore to leave Avalon for 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days to serve me in my domain. Exactly! I can't understand why he's making such a fuss. Time here flies by so quickly. Unlike in the court, where a year can feel like a century. Oh, maybe he's not as foolish as I thought. Knowledge, of course. A lofty dream of saving Avalon by filling it with monstrous beings. On the one hand, it sounds delightful. On the other, it's a bit of a waste. You see, in my realm, mortals can live as long as we wish them to. A few adjustments here and there, and they can serve us indefinitely. Yet you mortals always believe that death is your escape. Even though we tell you time and again that a deal once made cannot be unmade. Phaedros thought it could work on Avalon too. He was only half right, which is why his results turned out rather beastly. Well, you take a creature that shouldn't be alive, yet is, and you combine it with the human spark that has such a relentless drive for survival. The results are quite curious. Part beast, part human. Overall nothing that should ever grace this realm. Or any other, really. But he kept trying, that fool, and kept returning here, ranting that I tricked him and trying to break the deal. They were misery given form, driven by instinct and rudimentary intelligence. So, who knows? Maybe they were just regular mortals after all.
Maybe.
I gave him the knowledge he craved. Nothing more, nothing less. How he used it? That's not my responsibility, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, my poor sweet thing. That's just how mortals are. They use, they lie, and they'll do anything to save their own skin. Now, don't fret. I don't blame you for falling for Phaedrus' little ruse. In fact, how about we make a deal? How about I give you a little something, and you take it straight to his hidey hole? Then he can bear the consequences for trying to fool us both. What do you say? Well, for starters, you get to leave here with all your limbs just as they are. But I can
Bitch,
sweeten the
I
deal.
could
What
crush
do
you.
mortals crave? Gold, isn't it? Well, actually, I don't have any of that. How about a lovely trinket? I'll even enchant it to protect that thin, fragile skin of yours. Ugh, honestly, I can almost see your blood pulsing through. Ugh, it's disgusting.
I shouldn't make this deal. But, you know, he made a deal. And a deal's a deal.
Oh, wonderful. Here, take my eye. Bring it straight to Phaedrus. And don't worry, I'll know when you're near. He'll be dealt with swiftly, and your reward will be waiting.
Here I thought I was gonna fight the giant elephant. I don't see why she couldn't just walk up here herself. Right here.
You killed him! How could you? He was mine to punish, mine to torment. We had a deal.
I'm sorry, but Phaedrus misled you. He belonged to the guild, which means his life and his services weren't his to give away.
What? That can't be true. I never saw any of his supposed masters with him.
That's because he escaped our supervision and has been hiding from us ever since. Any deals he made in that time are void, and the punishment for disobedience is death.
I see. You mortals are crueler than I thought. You. Did you know about this? Of course not. Just once I'd like to meet a mortal who's not completely useless.
I don't need a reward.
Reward? I'm done dealing with mortals. With any luck, you'll all be dead in a century or so.
Probably.
So, you're the one Phaedrus dragged into his madness. Apologies for the mess. I'm in the middle of cleaning up. I'm Alma, the alchemist. Pleased to meet you. I won't deny I'd have preferred to meet under much more favorable circumstances. I feel a bit like I've been caught at the scene of a crime, which, in a sense, I have. Although, in my defense, if we're speaking of crimes, this one is twofold. Phaedrus's reckless experiments had to be stopped. The guild warned him repeatedly that he was crossing the line.
I agree. This is not how I would be reacting.
Unfortunately, yes. The rules of our guild are clear. Crossing the established boundaries results in consequences, and those consequences grow more severe with greater transgressions. It's not like he wasn't warned. He knew exactly what he was doing and the risks involved. Believe me, taking measures like this brings me no joy. But we can't keep constant control over everyone. There are certain acts that simply cannot be forgiven. Phaedrus was a threat, not just to himself and the guild, but to others as well.
Don't have to convince
I'm
me.
sorry it had to come to this. first, I need to finish cleaning up here and prepare Phaedros for a proper burial. I'll also secure the rest of his research and materials to ensure they don't fall into the wrong hands. And then I'll have to write a report. Ugh, I hate paperwork. There are so many better ways to spend my time. And then we'll talk about your next assignment.
Done so soon?
Now, that's better. Shame our meeting had to be under these circumstances. Believe me, not all alchemists act like Phaedros. You seem all right, though. Charles's calm demeanor confirms that. Tell me, what made you join the guild?
Potions.
Then you might like the Dalriata approach. They specialize in brewing potions that can enhance one's abilities. Interesting people. You've already met one of them, Tyrannus. But anyway, what do you need? I'm trying to conduct field research, but the last few weeks have been exceptionally frustrating. I lack the necessary specimens, and I'm not exactly equipped to gather them myself. I'm skilled with a lancet, not a sword.
I mean, you just killed that man.
I heard you're trustworthy. But first, a warning. The task I have for you is unpleasant and messy. It
Aren't they
involves
always?
extracting brain matter. But before you even get to that part, you'll need to risk your life to get close enough. I need brain
Standard
centers
practice.
from 3 creatures. A Nookalivi, a human infected with the Red Death, and a villager touched by the weirdness. I've heard stories about peasants on farmlands near Kunacht. They were unlucky that the Menhirs stopped protecting the place where they lived. I'll reward you for each of the 3 brains, as long as they're intact. A bloody pulp is better suited as a snack for Charles.
Charles, it's probably the Bugane.
Until next time.
Red Death and the demented villagers. Easy. Nookalivi. I've met them, but I don't know where to find them. Something tells me I'll find it in that circle. I wonder if I could just loot one of the guys that just killed. Guess their bodies already despawned.
Hold your ground, men. I'll get you back.
Everybody gets a smack. Who are
It's an
you?
unfortunate meeting. You found me at a time of great sorrow. This is an irreparable loss for the Church. I pray that our brothers will find peace in their eternal slumber, along with a true understanding of the Word. After all, there is no greater virtue than the word of the Prophet. Am I right? Oh, you mean all that? Don't worry. Those priests went to a better place. They will no longer be concerned with worldly matters. They won't have to ask questions about meaning. They won't have to seek the truth. Perhaps we should follow their path.
Hey man, if you want to kill yourself, you go right on ahead.
You haven't answered my question. Well, what does the word mean to you? Yes, yes. They have marked you, used you. You too have suffered, I can see this. The word, a treacherous worm that hides underneath the cranial vault, eating away at the common sense of the good people. This is what the word truly is. The Red Church must be torn down, burned to the ground. Now, I will go further. If you want, join the hunt. Take the revenge.
I think I spoke to these two before. What a convenient bridge. Already activated that one. Hey, a new Kalibi. That was easy. Back to the fast travel point. Yes, I've definitely been here before. Wow. What a shitty chest. Oh. Oh, this would lead me to... Oh, not the bottom. Now I swung right over that guy. What's the point of this? climb all the way back up.
There's no need for violence.
I don't know what you're on about. Or she's still all the way up at Phaedrus's lab.
There's no need for violence. Watch over Vrel's deliveries? I'm just not sure she'd want me around, you know. Folks. Ah, well, if Vrel's all right with it, maybe. All right, I'm in.
Why that guy keeps repeating there's no need for violence? As if I'm about to walk by and smack his head off. You know, it sounds like a weird night. Not even night. Is it really even Phaedrus's lab anymore? Is he dead?
Oh, the brain of a truly unique creature, though I do pity its existence. The conflict between such opposing instincts must be such a torment. Nakalevi are hybrids created by the Red Priests, certainly a cross between redcaps and goats, though other animals were likely involved in the experiments. Regardless, thank you. I'm glad you came out unscathed.
Did
Here's your
not
patient.
know that the Red Priests made those.
Thank you. I trust you took the necessary precautions. The plague is known for its high contagion rate. I must admit, this is an important moment for me, for various reasons. I will soon begin the brain examination. Thank you again.
Dude, am I just like pulling a straight brain out of my pockets and just handing it to her? Like, I didn't even jar these up.
Poor soul. I only hope his consciousness completely vanished, sparing him any awareness of this nightmare. Since the weirdness began to re-emerge, cases like this have sadly become more common. Thank you. I hope that through these studies I can better understand the connection between our biology and the weirdness. So, it seems we're almost done. But I must ask for your help with one last matter. Before we met, I made contact with Dalriata trappers who agreed to get me the brain of an ice weaver. Out of their group, only 2 survived. Let's just say they've been making some threats. I need you to go to the exchange for me. Can I count on you? We initially planned to meet in a location I could easily access.
What's with people
but
not
after what happened to their folks,
upending
they've
their
made some
part of the deal?
specific demands. Here's the location and the gold I promised them for the task. Don't try to negotiate. The amount has already been agreed upon. Once it's done, find me. I'll be nearby. However, I'd prefer not to attend the meeting. It might unnecessarily escalate the situation. Until next time.
It's a long way. On a weird night. We'll see if that guy respawns or not. Know where his corpse just went. I'm just gonna have to assume his corpse fell through the map. Give me your exquisite item. Much need your cobwebs.
Another vessel of flesh wandering these damned
What the hell did you call me?
I sensed the stench of mortality upon you from miles away. Was it the church? The druids? Or have the old gods marked you as their sacrifice? Don't answer. All paths lead to eternal darkness. The wheel of suffering turns without purpose. You seek the crossroads, like all others before you, as if it would save you from what awaits beyond the veil.
Dude speaking straight gibberish.
I am Baharit, a knight of the abyss. It's where the weak gather, desperately clinging to the illusion of hope, to their prisons of flesh. It does offer temporary shelter, one final respite before the eternal night. Your soul is marked by corruption. I can see the void growing within you. If you seek liberation from the chains of flesh, I can open the gateway. Your life has been nothing but a cosmic joke. But your death could become a sacrament. Just say. Then my vigil still clear.
Bounced his head across the ground. Ah, now we can.
X.
Hell is that? You weak ass. Don't even think about it. I mean, the sword could be good. But I would have to be built into stagger. I am not. The rest of that armor was garbage. Not a fan of items that require you to be at less than certain percents of health. Wait. Now that I'm looking at it, is this gonna take me to Forlorn Swords? I really can't tell. Better not. I'm not going to Forlorn Swords right now. This has got to be the least eventful weird night I've ever been a part of. Ugh. I'd rather fight anything except you guys. Don't need your stinking cobweb. I wonder why this area is so dead. What? Huh. Guess they forgot to add the rock in. This is Tainted Grail, Nick. Where you been? And now I'm floating? Back in a rock? Ah, you slept, huh? That's too bad. Had you been on, I would have joined you for Gray Zone. Guess it's taken me to Forlorn, so ain't going there. Maybe I am going there. I logged into fix up my inventory. So I guess we are going to Forlorn Swords. Yeah, I hopped on, sold any armor that was below 3++. Sold whatever guns I didn't care about. Just to organize my inventory. Yeah, this is a single player game. This is your mind on drugs. You could think of this game as kind of like Elder Scrolls. I could join for a little bit.
But Tuesday and Saturdays are the days I get home late and do my audiobook recording.
Ow! I just hit myself with my own arrow? I'm fighting something. What? Just fighting like flies. Didn't even leave behind a corpse.
Yeah, it's in the same vein as Skyrim.
Ow. These guys are feral. Ow. They're hitting me through the damn wall. Ow. These guys hit us horribly. Any American? Why they hit so hard? Were you just fighting newbies?
Don't let your guard down. You're nothing but a peasant. You're out of your depth. Show me what you're made of.
What do they even do to him? Yeah, that's why I say PvP in Gray Zone is just nonsense. It's like, it's not even about gains and losses. It's just about fighting. Yeah, being able to respawn over and over again and just run right back into the fight is insane. Really low damage. Yeah, there definitely does need to be a limit. But I mean, it is kind of fun when you're like in a base. Like, I think they should be able to invade it whenever. But like when we were on the left side of the map, I don't remember what point we were at, where there was like 2 COPs right next to each other. And we just kept respawning and running right back to it. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, Crusader and Atlas. Nah, I don't think it was Atlas. It was further left. It was by like Aquila. Yeah, that one was a different fight. I'm talking about the one where I don't remember where it was. It was more to the left of that. It's like just above Aquila. It was the 2 COPs that are just like right next to each other. We had to respawn at Atlas and run all the way to the south just to get to it. Save since I did that stag trial. Can't believe I made it through that unscathed. Just saving over and over again.
Look, Raylan, the alchemist's little lady sent her lapdog.
Aye.
So, dog, speak. Got the gold? Raylan, check it.
Only 400 gold.
Not much. You heard him. We lost 3 of our brothers on this job. You think we could just go back to the village and say they died so we can walk away with a handful of coins?
You agreed to this job, bucko.
Double it.
Raylan, seems the alchemist's lapdog can snarl.
You've got guts, stranger. Take this filth and be gone. Let's hope we never meet again.
Didn't expect them to back down. Gotta keep saving because this place is so damn dangerous. Oh, not this. Stop it, you son of a bitch. Oh, another bear. Just what I wanted to see. That bear reacted before my arrow even landed. Where the hell are you running off to? What are you doing out here?
You did it! Wonderful! I don't think I need to hear the details of that meeting. What matters is that it's all behind us now. I'm deeply grateful. Here's a reward for your efforts. I'll soon begin my more extensive research on the brain centers of all 4 subjects. Oh, and one more thing. You've proven yourself trustworthy, so you'll find a few special items in my shop now.
Didn't even know you had a
Perhaps something will
shop.
catch your interest? You've already done. That said, the guild has been trying to get in touch with Dolph Jonkier for a while now.
Jonkier?
He went missing somewhere in the Forlorn Swords. All I know is that he was supposed to be conducting research in the territory of the Sven tribe. We need to make sure he's safe and sound. I appreciate it. Once you find him, ask him to provide a report on his research and bring it back to me. I'll pass it along to the right people. Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious about this. It's standard practice. Every member of the Alchemist Guild is required to submit these reports from time to time.
Really? I've never submitted one.
Hope you'll...
I too hope I will find something useful. Whole sheep set. What a bargain. I assume the special items are these 2 spells. I'm not a 3, 4 spells. I am no spellcaster. might as well sell them since I don't use them. Keep the arrows. Actually, no. I have so many of my antler arrows. Keep the specialty one. That's terrible. 0.5% and for 10 seconds? That. Ooh. I need more of those. Oh no, it's hitting an enemy only has a 5% chance to restore 5 health. Okay, so that's actually worthless. I thought it was 5% health on a hit. Yes, that's everything. Might as well just continue. No way. I'll keep going in the perception up my crit chance. I will get more crit stuff. The rest of that stuff's worthless. I need that. Brings me closest with. Exploring this area has definitely gotten a little bit easier since the last time I was here. Happy enough if I'm not getting one hit by enemies. Probably saved after I leveled up, just in case. You guys decided to come back after I killed everything here?
Anon Rita, wandering through these. Sit, if it pleases you. A warm flame is rare here. The farther north you go, the less. I'm an old Daurita. I couldn't care less anymore. You, though? You look like someone who's never had to scoop snail roe from a fiend's guts. My advice, leave them be. And if you're fool enough to poke one, run like hell while you still can. They tend to explode.
Right.
I am Vati. Little else of me is worth knowing. Yet you asked as though you seek some greater tale. Not in my case, stranger. I'm just an old man, exiled from a tribe long ago. You, however, seem sharp, strong, and you're not from here. That much is clear. Now it's you I'm curious about. So tell me, what brings you to the Forlorn
I told you it was like Skyrim.
Well, I'll be. I haven't heard a tale like that in years. And what do you need those cursed trinkets for?
It's literally just Skyrim with a different skin.
A mission, you say, and it must be damn important. I'm afraid, however, that in this ruined village, you won't find what you're looking for. But I know someone who might be able to help. Gerfan. That old codger might finally prove useful to someone for a change.
Well, they couldn't sue them over a game like this. It's not like Bethesda were the first to make RPG games. Not mean to take them. Oh, I made a wrong turn. Maybe I could slide down the mountain over here. Looks like a much bigger cliff on the map.
Scarron won't kill himself. I'll be waiting here. Excellent. I knew you could do it. Now, all I need to do is defeat you and bring your head to the camp. Whoever avenges Scarron takes his place. That's the way of the nameless Darita. Runt! Come on!
Staggered him in one hit. Doesn't even have anything to loot. What a bum. Great. Yeah, this game, as far as I know, is by an indie dev. So it does have problems. Somehow, none of those arrows. Yeah, the AI is a bit buggy sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game. I do think it has some balancing issues. And I don't think I'm gonna play it through a second time anytime soon. But levels are definitely important in this game. I came here like 7 levels ago and was getting one hit by these guys while it was taking me forever to kill them. Now I'm fighting them just fine. Just teleporting through the terrain. Ducked his attack. See, these guys still dodge way too much. They literally just dodge every swing I make. I gotta start my swing to the right so they don't dodge. Stuck on his corpse. Almost made it. It's about time for me to end my stream anyway. Ah yes, the elevator that has no top. I always end at noon. I have work tonight. Like sometimes I'll extend it out to 1 p.m., but 12 was where I normally end.
And you've got the seal. Funny how he only remembers us when he needs something. Fine. Go on then, and speak with our chieftain, Angsver. Just try not to piss him or anyone off. The only other way out of this village is a long drop straight down.
You don't belong here. Mother speaks and I listen. She says you must be tested. That's more like it. Mother watches.
I'll kill you where you stand, fool. And that's considered stealing if I take his shit.
Greetings, stranger. I'm Engsvar, the chieftain of the Volkil tribe. What brings you here? Ah, Taig. Taig was a problem. The poor man had gone mad. He claimed to hear Mother's voice, that the goddess was commanding him to fight and die a noble death. Someone would have granted him that death long ago. It would have been kinder than his torment. But defeating a madman in combat brings no honor, so he suffered. And we suffered alongside him. Your act was an act of mercy. It's good that someone finally took it upon themselves to do it. We'll need to inform Helmi, Taig's widow. It's best if you handle it. Offer her your condolences. And don't worry, she'll understand that it had to be done.
He says that, but he's gonna come flying at me, clawing my eyes out.
Really? Me? A representative of the madmen forsaken by Mother? Does he think I don't know we're the joke of the other tribes? What? Does he want them to laugh in my face instead of behind my back? That's what we are in the eyes of the other Dalrita. Sure, they respect our berserker's fury, when it's not too frequent, and when it happens to serve their battles. But deep down, they see it as madness. They're afraid that in our rage, we might mistake them for the enemy. An agreement. For centuries, every tribe has only looked out for itself. A single conversation isn't going to change that. Besides, with the others there, we'll never be treated as equals. That's just the way it's always been. Unfortunately, I must refuse. The Vocal tribe will not join the moot. We have our own issues to attend to. There is one thing, but I'm not sure you can do much about it. It's embarrassing to ask an outsider for help, but I have no other choice. Not far from the village, there's a hill that used to be the seat of our elders. At least, it was. Until bandits moved in and likely killed everyone there. They've destroyed the bridge, fortified the stronghold, and now they sit there, practically spitting in our faces. I know. We've fallen far. Once, we were a proud tribe. Now, we're stuck watching petty thugs parade around our own land. Mother is clearly showing us what she thinks of us. We did. We lost too many good warriors. We underestimated them. On top of that, many Volkil left to join One Eye. So our numbers are thin. We don't even have our berserker potion. We lost it, along with Mother's grace. Yes, but if my warriors couldn't do it, I don't expect you to manage it alone. Still, maybe if you could sneak in there somehow and, I don't know. Either way, anyone who helps drive those dogs off our land will be rewarded. I appreciate your courage, though I hope it is courage and not just foolish bravado.
Well, that quest is for next time. Next stream will be Wednesday. I will end up doing Dark Souls 2 Wednesday since I didn't do it Sunday like I was going to. Nick, you have a good day yourself. Anybody else?